Hi, welcome to Ain't Got a Clue. My name is Kae Kurd.
Marcus Bronzy here, man. What's happening?
If you are on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, listen to us. Go and give us a 5-star review or whatever it is. You know the thing that makes it sound like this is the best show in the world?
Yeah.
Just do that, bruv. If whether it's a thumbs up or whatever it is.
Yeah,
if you're on YouTube and whatnot, just give us a little review. Tell us, Marcus and Kay provide much needed relief in a podcast landscape where men are very misogynistic and...
It's like they say stuff like they're red pill, blue pill chat, but they're not actually, man. So they like scratch the itch of that angle, but they don't actually talk about stuff like that.
By the way, can I just say, I'm never apologising for anything we do.
I realised last week's episode name was called Don't Apologise.
Yeah.
And what people don't get, and what you get now, the listener, is we actually recorded that well in advance of what happened in the landscape. You'd never say sorry for anything.
But no, I probably would apologise for certain things, but I think when there's an online pile up, sometimes just ignore it.
I've apologised for stuff in the past. I've apologised and I'd apologise again. I'd say sorry.
Oh, for what?
Why am I saying sorry? I don't know. Like I say, like I'm like like if you both walk the same direction as someone and you try and get around them, they go left, you go left, you go right. Oh, sorry.
But like, do you know what I mean? It's there's certain stuff.
Yeah.
That. Anyway,
I don't think you really broached the ground of stuff that you really need to say sorry about.
That's the thing.
Well, there's some things that you said.
When I joke around, I'm always clear that I'm not trying to mash up anybody's feelings.
Yeah, but you're not a shit prick that surrounds themselves by people just to get away with shit though either. Your comedy stands good by itself, as proven by your audience. I've been there a few times. Yeah. It's a nice multicultural audience.
Multicultural, yeah.
You get me? Young and old, and they're all, you just spilled coffee on the table.
Oh, sorry.
Apologise. See? Hey! But I'd say, and I hope it stays like this, Kay, because obviously I'm not in your head. I hope that you don't ever go for reachy, beggy comedy where you just edgelord all the time. Because there's an edgy joke, and they're basing your comedy on edgelording.
I don't really care about edgy jokes. I don't want to be ever described as edgy, like, ooh. If people have to go, ooh, at my comedy, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
I remember when podcasts went through that as well. Everyone was like, what are the keywords that people had for, like, it was like hot takes, edgy. These guys keep it real talk. I can't wait till they drop on the podcast. We're going to give you our opinion.
Anytime I see men described as edgy, I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah, man. Like, do you know what? It's like when you're in a party and there's someone trying to be that edgy person in it. Someone's trying to be like the loud, edgy one in it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Boo!
Yeah,
have I said this before that I think we should boo people in real life again?
Like real life boo?
Like just mid conversation.
We're just like, all right. So I'm gonna say something that begs a boo. Like, and do you know what? Yeah, that's why I think really there should be more situations where we slow down traffic in South London.
Boo! That is a funny way of like getting yourself out of awkward situations. So, say you find yourself on a podcast where someone's making a bad joke, right? And you wanna, and you don't feel comfortable with it. It's a funny way to make everything awkward, but not awkward enough for the podcast to end.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So like if for example, give me another opinion that's awful.
And I think that's why you shouldn't wash your chicken, because washing it.
Boo, man. Boo, move on, man. Boo. Move on.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan of awkward silences now. I'm a fan of that, So don't you think? No.
Yeah, but can I just say something? You are 6'7.5", right?
Yeah, it's a slight exaggeration, but cool.
Like, for a lot of people when they see you, and I get this is your reality, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of men just get intimidated by you just off the rip.
I don't even, that doesn't even come to my mindset.
But that's the point, because it's been your lived reality for as long as you can. Like, as long as you've been alive, you don't understand what it's like for somebody that's not 6'13.5", right? So you're a big guy in it. So certain people are like, oh no, sorry, bro, I was joking. So, you know.
But you think a boo's a safer way?
Oh, bro, boo.
I love an uncomfortable silence. Like, look, let's do this is like broadcast hell. Let's do a silence now and see if it gets uncomfortable in it. All right, we just look at each other.
No, but I have to say something that's mad uncomfortable for you to just get pissed off.
All right, go on then.
Right. You're a treacherous friend.
Okay. You hear that awkward laughter, yeah? It's like, I'll let Kae sit in that.
Yeah.
I wondered how he's going to tee it up in today's episode. And that's the episode name. Right there. I've never felt like 5 minutes into an episode, we would be ready to talk about stuff like that.
So Marcus is wearing a Saudi green cap. Well, it's Aston Martin really, but it's got Aramco on the side. So therefore, I'd say Saudi green.
Yeah.
It was great though. Yeah, I was at Diren's house Saturday night watching a fight. It was like, oh, just come over, bro, watch the fight. I mean, I would have loved to have been at the fight. Where did you watch the fight, Marcus?
Cue awkward silence.
Where did you watch the fight? Was it at home? Were you chilling or?
Well, I was in Northwest London. That's my home.
Okay.
No, Northwest London is my home. I'm North Wheezy till I die.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what part of Northwest London?
I was in NW. I believe I was in a HA. Maybe I was at NW.
So you were in Wembley? You were in Wembley?
I was in Wembley, yeah.
Were you in the stadium?
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you were live at the fight?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. You know I'm into boxing, right?
Are you really into boxing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like boxing.
Really? You've never told me how much you like boxing.
Oh yeah, really.
I thought you were more of a football guy.
So this is 2-1
turn
now.
the aircon down. I'm a little bit hot in here.
This is 2-1 now because he brought up Kendrick Lamar for time. Then you went to another event. By the way, Marcus will invite me to loads of events. By the way, let me just preface this right. Marcus will invite me to loads of events. Right? It'll be like, yo, there's like a launch for a Swedish electric car. Do you want to come for this? And I'll be like, oh, thanks for the invite, Marcus. I'm not really a fan of Swedish electric cars. But when it's the things that I'm into, oh, yeah, what about Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Brother, that ship has sailed.
Nah.
This is twice now. So, man, I see. What's it? Look at the surprise that I have. Yeah, that one of my best friends. Yeah, one of my best friends, not only in this industry, just in life. One of my best mates. Yeah, I turn on my Instagram Sunday morning, and I'm seeing visit Saudi. Thank you very much. Like, what's Marcus got to do with Saudi Arabia? Then I see fireworks at Wembley. I'm seeing the art of pugilism in its full form.
The art of pugilism. So, okay. What happened is on Friday, I got a text message saying, would you like to come to the boxing?
Wow.
And I said, because if I'm honest at the moment, right, I hurt my lower back. So I'm going to tell you the real exchange. Hurt my lower back a little bit and it's feeling a bit sciatic-ish. You get me? We get a little bit of pain. Sorted now. I've massaged it out, stretched it out. So I messaged back saying, ticket to the boxing. I said, is it a box or is it like standing? Because I'm not aware of how boxing is.
Firstly, you know you've changed, innit? You know you've changed. You have just been offered free tickets.
Yeah.
I don't know, is it in a box or is it?
And I said, look, I don't, and I did shout out to Julie, by the way. And I said to Julie, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm feeling a bit like dodge, whatever. And she was like, I don't know what's going on. So I was like, all right. So I gave it a couple hours, watched a bit of TV, had to think about it.
And you thought, this is a great.
I wasn't sure if I'm in an R in, if I'm honest. I was like, I don't know, traveling, whatever. You know. And I decided, I thought, yeah, you know what, it'd be nice if the ticket's still available. So I messaged back, I said yes.
I would take that.
I'll take the ticket wherever it is. I'll strap up my leg, I'll stretch, I'll take a painkiller and I'll go and watch the boxing.
Yeah.
So I messaged that like Friday late. And then on Saturday, I got sent the ticket through and it said I was in the yellow area, right? but I looked at the map and it just looked like I thought I was going to be nosebleeds. And I was like, okay, cool. You get to watch it on the big screen, soak up the atmosphere, free from desire, get involved, sing along, whatever.
Lots of Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
It's nice to be in a stadium while that's going on.
So then I
was watching it from home.
Headed over to Wembley. I hopped on the train. And do you know what? Because it started at 4, I didn't get it till like 8, so I missed like a few of the undercards. Apparently they're good undercards as well. Were they good undercards? Because I'm not that into boxing, you know.
Yeah, it was
good undercards. They went the distance.
To be fair, when I was looking at like how quickly the co-main event ended, and I was like, hold on, wait, this is so early. And then I realised that, of course, there's a Liam Gallagher concert.
Yeah, that
as well. That Marcus saw.
Yeah, I got told about that the day before.
Without any of his mates.
Yeah. So I headed down.
His mate Julie.
I got to say,
gave him the ticket.
headed into Wembley. I want to say, I realised on the way there that Wembley is a massive arena, and the fact that it was sold out.
Stadium.
Yes, stadium. Yeah. Sorry, a massive stadium.
Yeah,
it's 100K. That's
96,000 with the 96,000 for the boxing. Otherwise, it's usually about 80,000.
Yeah, let's not be facetious here and let's call it 100, isn't it? That's like, I was doing the maths. That's like 1 in 100 people, more than 1 in 100 people in London.
What are we getting to? What are we getting to?
No, I just realised there's a lot of people there. That's like, that means 1 in 100 people goes. Anyway, so I headed down there, walked in, and then I was like up at the nose. You start at the nosebleeds. I think you saw the first video where I kind of show the stadium and its fantasticness. And I walked in and I showed them my ticket. They're like, you need to go down a bit further. I was like, okay, cool. Went down a bit further. Walked around, which was about 10 minutes. They're like, you need to go down a bit further. And then I was like, hang on, where are these tickets getting me? And I looked at my little wrist thing that they gave me, the wristband they gave me. I was like, where does this get? Where should I go? Here's my seat number, bro. I wasn't ringside. I was the section behind ringside. So in front, so I could see the sweat. I could see the sweat coming. Like, you know, when a boxer gets hit, you could hear it, and you could see like the sweat and like come off their face.
That's brilliant.
And we were on the same side.
I'm so happy for you.
We're at the same side as His Excellency. So that meant...
Oh, it's His Excellency.
That's what he calls himself, isn't it? That's what he calls himself.
There's no way
he does call himself his... What does he call it? Go on. All right. Get his whole title. Get his whole title up. He does call himself His Excellency. He does.
It's Turkey al Sheikh, but people obviously call him His Excellency because they're getting paid by him. And
that's what came up on the screen.
Yeah, of course it would, because it's a Saudi production.
Yeah, so
do you know what I did? But okay, cool. So
I'm telling you the rest of the story. So like,
I know we have listeners in Saudi, by the way. Yeah, 100% we have listeners in Saudi. Yeah, and thank you for listening.
Shout out to the Saudi Tourism Board.
Marcus will see you soon. So we will see Marcus soon in a thobe with a headgear on, everything. Inshallah.
That shit looks great for the hot weather. That shit looks great for the hot weather, though, man.
Inshallah, Marcus will make that journey to Saudi Arabia.
That's how I should be saying it properly, innit? But so yeah, we were sitting on the same side. Yeah, so I didn't realize in the area. So it was kind of like half empty because, you know, it filters in, right? So I sat down, and then I realized I could stand up and walk towards the back of the ringside seat. So there's only like 5 or 6 rows at ringside. So I was just watching like His Excellency come in. I watched Usyk come in. Dylan White came in. Name some more boxers, bruv.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor like came in. He really was Fury. Tyson Fury's in there. His little bro, what's the little bro's name again?
Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury was in there. Flipping Baby Spice was in there. Guy Ritchie is in there, bro. All of them just walking in one after another. It was like a who's who of boxing.
Didn't know the boxing people that were coming in.
Dylan White was there. Who else was there?
Chisora.
Chisora was there, bro. He got so much love, you know.
Yeah.
He got so much love.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chisora, my mate.
Very nice. Very nice for you to have experienced that live in the flesh. And the fight, how was the fight for you?
Well, we'll get to that in a second. What's mad is they were doing little bits of press, and there was a guy next to me. I don't know how he's in this area, like, so he must have been a journalist.
Well, he might have had a friend that hooked him up with a ticket.
Maybe. Dylan White was sitting there, no, standing there talking to someone.
Okay.
And this guy next to me was going, "You're next, mate. You're next. You're trash." I was like, bruv, this guy is within reaching distance of you. He goes, You're trash, mate. I'll bang you out. I was like, Are you fucking insane? This guy has literally 2 murder weapons at the end of each of his arms.
It's a great time to shit talk people like that, though.
What, in public? While there's bare security around?
Loads of security, loads of witnesses. If you get punched...
Woo! Money, 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 money. Money.
There are some people that are professional shit talkers that do that stuff to get money. Because if you... Realistically, if you're going to talk shit to a boxer, do it while... Not only that, but like there's like 96,000 people there. Yeah. One, you're not going to be short of witnesses.
Yeah.
Number 2, it's not only broadcast on DAZN, it is broadcast on TNT Sports and Sky, as well as whatever it is around the world as well. So that's even more witnesses.
Yeah.
And really and truly, okay, you got banged out by the boxer. Yeah. Like, he's not going to look like a good guy, innit?
It's not. Of all people to be on film getting punched up by, it's not the worst person, is it? To be like, okay, I heard you took a right hook from a world-class champion boxer.
Yeah, it was like, If it was like, I took a bang from a person that was actually ranked top 10 once.
Yeah. It's okay for them to spin your jaw, but it's not if it's like someone that is not a fighter at all. Can I just say,
it's never okay for anybody to spin your jaw, personally. I don't know.
Do you not reckon? It's okay. I mean, for AJ, it's okay. I mean, look. It happened. He got beat up, man.
I will never take the piss out of a boxer for losing.
No, never that.
I will take a piss out of a boxer for winning.
We might crack some jokes today.
I'll crack jokes about winners.
Yeah.
Because you've got your faculties intact.
Yeah, but we will get to that.
Yeah, the losers. Do you know what? Like, on a serious note, like, I'm happy you went there and whatever, and saw it in real life and whatever. Because
shout out to DJ Majestic as well. He was spinning bare tunes as well. He played Spice when they put Baby on the cam. They played Spice Girls.
I saw that. I found that a bit.
What?
I was like, it went back to that episode where we were like, shout out to Rory Reid in the house. It just reminded me of that. When I saw him playing Spice Girls when Emma Bunton came on the screen. Why not? It was a bit, shout out to Rory Reid in the house.
Yeah, what's wrong with that, man? Big up Majestic, man. He's playing some dubs as well, playing some tunes.
No, because it was, remember when he was like, I've left and he's been shouting me out. It felt a bit like that.
Do you know what's interesting though, is watching the entourages that came in with, McGregor had a bit of an entourage that came in that looked like they were security walking, like he was doing the walk, like, you know, the walk. He was walking in and out. He was clearly, he'd had a few Coca-Colas, bruv. He was very excitable. But you know who didn't have any, it didn't look like he had any like security presence at all? Alexander Usyk. He came in, he looked like he was rolling with like a couple of people that could have been like mates, cousins, like nephews or whatever.
Let me tell you.
And he looks so, the scariest thing about it is he looks, obviously he's physically smaller than most of these heavyweight boxers, right? But he looked so dressed, he looked so unlike a boxer. He had like a little earring in with a bit coming off it. He like had some stylish sunglasses. He just looked like a chill dude. I think that is the ultimate signal to all of us, right? That you cannot judge a book by its cover in today's day and age. Because he didn't. If you were going to ask me to pick out who looks like he could beat up everyone here, right? Well, I would not point at him.
Well, it is dangerous for you in particular because these guys are in your weight class.
Flipping hell, mad.
But what I was going to say is, sorry, before we go, I was like, just on a real one. Like, I have so much respect for anybody that gets into the ring and does all of that sort of stuff that I'm never going to take the mick out of anybody or make jokes and stuff about like people that get knocked out, like, because one, I hope they're safe. Yeah. And it's not even like immediately afterwards, like just after that, like a week, 2 weeks after, have they got their faculties?
Concussion can last for a month, bro.
Exactly.
Real talk. And he was out.
Yeah. So I just hope, like, and another thing, I'll never take the piss out of AJ.
Yeah.
I'll never take the piss out of AJ because before AJ, there weren't fights happening in stadiums in this country for a very, very long time in the heavyweight division.
Okay, yeah, because there's Amir Khan. I don't know what weight he is. What is he?
Well, you had Carl Froch. He sold out Wembley. I don't know. He likes to tell people that, but
he does mention that. I remember you mentioned that. Yeah.
So, but like there were few and far between. But like Dubois not selling those tickets by himself. So I like AJ has allowed for British boxing to be in a situation where it's doing those sorts of numbers in this country. So he's a lot of boxers have him to thank for the renewed interest in it. And also, if AJ sees me on road, he knows me in it. So
does he know you are?
Yes.
You better come correct.
You think I'm talking shit about AJ? You must be out.
Come correct.
If you have come on this podcast to see me talk shit about Anthony Joshua, you will never. I am never talking shit about Anthony Joshua, bro.
Yeah.
You think what? You think when he sees me and goes, Kae,
I heard what you said about me, bruv. Ha, ha, ha. I'm bare uncomfortable silence. He'd be like, I heard what you said about me, bruv.
There's no
just look at you.
way.
So imagine I'm AJ right now, yeah.
But just say that. But it's like, we've got loads of people we know, right? That we may not have their telephone number, but when we say hello to them, they're like, oh, what's going on, Marcus? What's going on? Okay. And when somebody knows you, it's a very different dynamic. Whether it's now, a year or 2, 3 years from now,
they will remember.
People remember that shit. Yeah, and also I just think the way I feel about making jokes online a lot of the time is it like if it's harmless, fair enough. But I feel like things like boxing and UFC.
So that's a bit much for me. I don't know if I got offered a ticket for that, I might hand that over to you because I don't think I could see a man elbow another man's eye socket. Do you know what I mean? That kind of stuff, or break a man's leg up.
That's the thing though. Like if you're going to a boxing match, you've got to be involved you've got to be prepared for the barbaric nature of it. It's a very violent sport, and honestly, like I would say, I was not a big fan of. I've been pleasantly surprised by live events because you took me to the F1, and I thought it was going to be fun because I was, with a mate, whatever. And now he's working on Formula One. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, and I would go again for the whole experience. And with boxing, I felt the same. I went there and I was like, oh, it should be all right. When I went there, obviously I had a really good experience because I could like see the actual boxers. I'm smelling the oud, bruv. I'm smelling the oud from because there was some Saudi people rolling around that weren't going up on the big screen, and I'm telling you, you could feel the money off these dudes, and they were like honestly, I'm not joking, they'd walk around and you'd smell, it's not even an oud, bruv, it's something that I'm not even going to be getting into the shop where they sell this perfume. I'm smelling it for like 10 minutes like, oh man, this is what money smells like. Okay. Listen man, you gotta smell good, baby. You gotta let them know. The main event was good though, but I will say this, speaking about Joshua, and I would say shout out for Dubois as well, and shout out for us keeping the belts in the UK and in London, bro. It's one belt. I like with a belt in London. No, I like it. I like it though, bro. It's good. It's good. Kay's so vexed with my ignorance, isn't it? And this is what I like about wrestling, bro. I like the kick. Yeah, and he scored 2 punches. But and then watching it, I got to say, it was a good goal. AJ's got presence, I can't lie. When he backed off his jacket and showed his full form, I turned to my left and right. And I looked at the women that was there. They were like, oh. And you kind of heard in the arena, oh. And I was like, all right. And that was this is who's selling 50% of the tickets in here. All right, 50, 70%, 80%. Was it at that point you were like, that starts Monday? Nah, fuck that. I'm eating and drinking. I'm close. I'm in the gym now, but I just want to say, presence wise, Dubois. That's your Nigerian brother, by the way. Yeah. What AJ? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, but presence wise, Dubois. There's loads of people online saying, "Oh, the belt has gone to." Shut up, man! It stayed in the UK. Dubois came in. Dubois was a holder. Yeah, but they brought him in first. I thought doesn't the reigning champion usually come in last? Baby, when you selling tickets, baby, I'd call the shots. Yeah, man. And we had these wristbands on that lit up with the colours of the boxers. Dubois was red and AJ was blue, but red's evil, isn't it? Red wristbands. Yeah. You had the gold one. Times, didn't you? And I got to say though, did it make you go? I'm moving to Saudi. Riyadh will see you, wouldn't it? They want to let everyone know that it's a place to go for adventure. So I was saying who are they going for? Are they going for family stuff? Are they going for party stuff? But they want to go out. They want you to go out there and adventure, bro. That's it, bro. That's what they're saying. Why are you laughing at me, Kae? I was obviously talking about it. They visit Saudi, bro. That's what they're on. You're laughing. You're coming with me, bro. Hey, listen, I got no qualms. You're coming with me. I got no qualms. It's just how I often wonder how much. If a corporate cock is in my mouth, fuck off. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not. Listen, this is unpaid. No. I know. Yeah. That's the startling thing. It took one boxing to give. His Excellency really provided us. with a great experience. There are loads of wristbands, and I implore you all to visit Saudi for the adventures. Listen, I've got no qualms about visiting Saudi, but yeah.
I enjoyed the boxing though, and it was good, and it was good to see it. And I've got to say, yeah, Dubois a good fighter, bruv. I don't know a lot about boxing, but he boxed well from what I saw, and he beat AJ, man. So congratulations. And I was going to say, to talk about,
we can move on,
the knockout. No, carry on. To talk about the knockout. Like it wasn't a big punch. The knockout, it was just a perfectly timed knockout. But I realised a lot of the when you get knocked out, a lot of the memes and the talk and stuff is not from the actual blow. By the way, that picture of AJ's face getting punched looks photoshopped. By the way, where it looks all like twisted and stuff. That's photoshopped. But it's the falling over that.
Do you know why I don't think it's photoshopped?
What? Where the one you know why punch and it looks like his nose is all twisted.
Do you know why I don't think it's photoshopped?
Why?
It was posted by Matchroom, who are his promoters.
You don't think somebody like tweaked it a little bit? The nose doesn't look right. It's a blur. It's a blur. It's like a blurry. His nose doesn't.
Have you been punched
like
in the
that.
face?
Huh? I have. Yeah.
You're lucky there wasn't a camera there in the slow mo to record what happens to your face when it.
I'm taking that into account because I know your jaw. If you're not like got a clenched jaw, like you're like that, but it just looks like his nose isn't like that though, bruv. His nose wasn't bust up from that punch.
When you get punched, yeah.
Yeah.
The laws of physics. The laws of physics go out the window, yeah. Your face starts looking all kinds of... like, it looks terrible. It just things start happening to your face that you never thought were physically possible. Yeah. And you're like, who is that?
It's not very flattering.
Let me tell you, yeah. I always, whenever I watch these things, yeah, and I watched it on a sofa, whether... And I'll be real, like... The boxing doesn't look fun to be there, like, present in the room. Do you know why? Because I like seeing the replays. I like hearing the commentary, and I like that. Yeah. I don't want to hear like coked up dickheads around me going, he's a fucking shit cat, whatever. So, but I will go if they offer me ringside tickets. That's a flex in it.
The atmosphere was amazing.
But when I get to that stage where like I'm just behind Cristiano Ronaldo, you know that, because I like, or if I'm at A-list, I'm listen, if they get me in that Harry Potter series as one of the Dementors or something, and I could twang my way into a second row seat, bro. I'm there. But yeah, I just think when I watch all that boxing and stuff, and I'm just like, there's got to be an easier way to make a living than this, man.
It's tough, man.
There's got to be an easier way to make a living than this. Like, if you're making 30 mil a fight, I get it. But if some people lower down, like a lot of those people in the UFC, like, you know, the minimum payment in the UFC is like $12,000 or something.
It's mad. It's like a lot of entertainment, though. A lot of boxers, until they get their big payday fights, they're not.
Well, it's
really
like comedy as well. Like, there's a lot of stuff in entertainment. It's like podcasts.
Yeah.
You think we making money off this shit? Must be out your goddamn mind. We do this for the love, baby.
But yeah, man.
We do this for the love, baby. Sign up to the Patreon for more bonus content.
You should, yes, please.
Please. You help us out as well as you get more bonus content ad-free as well and early as well, and you get all of that. You just sign up, and it connects to Spotify as well, so you can find it on your Spotify once you sign up to Patreon. It connects to your Spotify, so if you are a Spotify user, it comes up on there. Back to the show. I went for my 10k run, Vitality 10k run.
You don't talk about boxing no more, no?
Nah, bro, fuck that, man.
It was amazing experience.
We get it, man. You and the Excellency are friends now, and his Excellency, you're friends now, and that whatever, man.
Wembley was a roadblock afterwards, though, bro.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't go.
Why? Oh, the getting home bit.
Genuinely, the getting home bit terrifies me.
Do you know I walked to Halston? No, I'm not surprised. I was like 45-minute walk. 50-minute walk, might as well do
There's no surprise. That is no surprise to me, right? I remember leaving Wembley once after like a Kevin Hart show, and I was like, you know what? I'm never doing this shit again.
Is it Kevin Hart and friends?
No, it was just Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah.
It was just Kevin Hart. But anyway, I did my Vitality 10k run.
Yeah, we'll get to that, Kat. I just want to say shout out to
His Excellency. Yeah, cool. Yeah,
shout out to Dubois, man. Like, he boxed well, bruv. Like, he's 27. Do you not think as a fan of boxing he could be somebody that has a really good career? I know he's not got as much charisma and presence as AJ, and I mean that with all due respect. Like, AJ is a complete package in terms of he's very marketable, and maybe Dubois could learn it, but I don't feel like he has that same sort of energy.
Let me tell you, Dubois came on his press conference, and he goes, anyone can get it, God bless you all. You don't say those two phrases next to each other. How come he went, anyone can get it, God bless you all? I was like, this guy's a madman.
Yeah.
He's
dangerous, bro.
I was like, anyone that like has got that much hatred and love in the same, like within.
Scary, isn't it?
The only thing separating love and hate there was a comma.
Yeah, that's a thin line.
Anyone can get it. God bless you all. I was like, do you know what? This is you do your thing, bro.
What were the final words before you, like, you can imagine waking up in hospital, doctors like, what were the final words that you remember before you blacked out? I think he said, anyone can get it, and God bless us all. It's like, yeah. But
yeah, big up to him, innit?
What do you think, though? He's like 27. Have we not got a guy that could be champion for a while now?
I don't think so.
Really?
Usyk's going to fuck him up again.
Oh, Usyk's dangerous, though, isn't it?
I just think Usyk, there's nobody better than Usyk.
Okay.
Not to become a boxing podcast, but yeah. Like,
no, that's cool, bro.
I just think Usyk is... people forget what he was doing at cruiserweight.
Yeah.
And what he's doing at heavyweight. It's just like, he will take your fave. Plus, man, like... Bro, I'm not messing with anybody that speaks with hello, that kind of accent, bruv. Like, there's just certain accents you don't fuck with, and that's one of the accents you don't fuck with, bruv.
I am feel.
Yeah. Bro, I just don't fuck with certain accents in it. If I hear someone threatening me there's like a few select accents that when people threaten you in, you have to shut the fuck up and be quiet.
You have to consider what you're going to do next.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're hearing, I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth, you're like, all right, guys.
Thank you. Sorry. Is that time for an apology? Sorry, Sorry, Excellency.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just one. Like, you do your thing, bro. Like, you know, you've just got to look at the background of certain people when they fight, right? You've got to envisage when you're fighting someone. You have to just like already make up like in your mind. You have to create a profile for this person, girl, and go, what is it that has led them to this moment in order to want to fight me, right? And if I'm seeing like broken home, no father figure, no mother figure, brother, I am not fighting this person, bro. They have nothing to lose. Me, that grew up in a nice household, you think I'm fighting people, bro? What do you mean, bro? What, I was showered with love and you want me to fight someone that's got demons from childhood? You must be out of your mind, bro. You look at certain people and you're like, why is this person vexed? Because he didn't get a hug till he was 17, bro. You think that's a man I want to fight? You gotta know yourself, bro. You know when certain people go, I'm not scared of any man on earth, but I am, bro. I'll be real. There are men I'm scared of, right? There's no. That's not me being a bitch. That's me being real, bro, right? And also, the more successful you get, the more shit you have to lose, innit? Like, I'm not fighting someone. You know what he said? Bro, I'm not fighting anyone that's got different color socks on.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting anyone with different colour socks on. I'm not fighting anybody that doesn't care about their trim or their teeth. Like these are attributes where you have to look at people and go, is this worth it? This guy is wearing a ripped t-shirt. We're not compatible in fighting styles.
I think like little things can throw you as well. Like, say that person's in front of you, everyone's envisaging that their perversion of that person, and they're doing something a bit off key. That can throw you, like drinking a really small bottle of milk. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, something weird like that. Like if they take a sip of milk, what did you just say to me? You're thinking, hang on, and it's a hot day, and this is not an Anchorman joke. It's a hot day, and they're sipping milk, and like something's a little bit.
There's just
off kilter.
I'm not fighting a lot of like if I sense a certain level of instability in your life, it's just a no from me.
I think like something like if they're holding half an unlit cigarette as well. See, if you start combining these things together, it just looks a little bit squiffy, isn't it?
It's just it, and you'll see certain people that like present well, but like do you know the other worst one you don't fight? What? Where they're like ripped to shreds, but they don't have a gym membership. They don't have like, do you know what I mean? They don't have any sort of full-time employment or whatever. Like, why are you that ripped? You can't even afford protein. How are you that ripped and shredded?
When you're sipping a half a can of warm Stella, and you look like you are match fit. I'm out. I'm out. There's no. Just anyway. Just create a little profile in your head when you see somebody going, you want some? I absolutely do not, sir. Thank you very much for offering, but I do not want
Some.
Yeah, man. I'm all right. I leave the fighting to professionals, man. But sorry anyway, Kae. We need to talk about your.
Yeah, I went on a run. Fuck my run though, innit? Like you didn't want to talk about.
I was planning on coming to see you and like give you a water.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like
but then you were like, oh yeah, no, I just got back from Wembley. I had to do a 45-minute walk. So supporting my friends. Fuck them, man, there, bruv.
Well, you know what? At least I was watching the boxing. Like when you were at Kendrick, you was just looking at your phone doing social media, bro. So I was. Let's not ever forget that. Is you were the disrespect for me was you weren't even taking in the show.
You caught the 1 second where you'd messaged me.
Is it? Yeah.
Are we recording? And then
because I swear I could see like TikTok or something on your phone. You was like liking.
I have a privacy screen protector, so there was no way in
Are you sure? You were very engrossed in your phone.
I had a privacy screen,
and it was like a big hit as well. It was like a big Kendrick. It was like swimming pools or it was Be Humble or whatever. That's why that person was filming around the box that you were in, and you were sitting down.
It definitely was.
Legs crossed. You were comfy, like you are now, looking at your phone. You look very comfortable. Well, maybe engrossed, I would say.
Maybe His Excellency will get Kendrick Lamar to a concert, and you'll be invited.
Yeah, man. So you went for your K.
Yeah, I went to the Vitality 10K, got a PR. I don't want to brag about it, but
what was the PR? Go on.
No, I'm not telling you. No, I'll tell you off air.
Were you proud of it though?
Not really, but
why are you not proud of your PR?
Because
is it not PB?
PB, yeah, whatever. But
Can you tell us how much you shaved off your previous time?
7 minutes.
That's fucking amazing. 7 minutes.
Yeah,
that's a massive amount of time.
Yeah, but.
How is 1 second? How are you just going to gloss over that? 7 minutes is an enormous amount of time.
But I run slow.
Yeah. But then 7 minutes faster.
I got gassed because everyone's like, you're hearing like people with like steel pans and stuff.
Really?
Like, yeah, there was like places 6 miles in they had like steel pans. There was people running with boom boxes on their back and stuff like that. Heavy. It was really fun. I reckon you'd enjoy it. It's one of those where you don't really need to run fast or whatever. You could just like enjoy it's a nice like view of London. Like you go all across London and whatever, and it's great. Like you're walking in, by Charing Cross and all of those parts of London, and you're like, is that why St Paul's was closed off yesterday? Yes. Oh, because I was struggling to get parking. So I was nearby. Yeah. I didn't know. Oh man. Yeah. I was there a little bit later. So the route was you start in Green Park, and then you come out towards Trafalgar Square, and then you go up all the way towards Monument and St Paul's and that area, and you come back around till you get to you just come back on yourself, and then you end back in Green Park again, but you come around, as you're going towards Westminster, and you can see things, and then you sound right. So yeah, it was fun. That's what I'm saying. You would enjoy it. You would enjoy it. It's one of those where like if you're with friends. So like I was with my friend Nick, who was also my PT. This guy was like, yeah, mate. I was like, don't think you have to like run at my pace. You sure? So I'm just gonna head off then, bro. Listen. As soon as I hit the start, I pressed start on my Nike Run app. Yeah, he tapped me on the back. See you at the end, mate. Bro, this guy, he was wearing a green t-shirt. I kid you not, I'm seeing him like trying to run past people because like everyone's slower than him in it, and he's like Weber. I didn't see him until the finish. I'll probably see his head in like. Nah. Bro, this guy done it in 49 minutes. And then here's the joke, what he says to me, Bro, he ran the thing in 49 minutes. And he's like, oh man, that was a terrible run. I felt my chest hurting. And he's like, I just made sure my heart rate didn't go above 150. And I'm like, big man, you can control your heart rate while you're running. Yeah, so you slow down, you just check it and you just slow it down. But I was looking at him like, wait, so you hit 49 minutes without exerting yourself? Yeah. I felt like a piece of shit. Do you know how much of a piece of shit? I always tell people. I feel like when you're coming over the line, you're in a state, innit? Because you just run. Yeah. He's probably there just sipping the water like, you're right, mate. Like he's calmed down, he's chilled, he's like chilling. For me. Watching Netflix. He was on his phone waiting for me, and I was just thinking like, fucking hell, I've got a lot but look, I'm not a PC in it. So that like he should be doing that. Like But I always tell people, if you're gonna get into any sort of fitness or whatever, do it at your own pace. This is why I don't join a run club, because I find like a lot of these things can be toxic. Because they'll be like, look at my time, look at my 5K time. Don't worry about your time. I swear to God, don't worry about your time, right? Focus on getting the distance done.
I love this, man.
Focus on getting a distance done. This is what I say, because the only thing you trying to beat your time consistently when you're not a fucking athlete is going to do to you is injure you.
Do you know what, okay? I believe I've been singing from the same hymn sheet for a while, bro. Yeah. So I think you're 100% right there.
Just if you say to yourself, I'm going to do a 5K today, do the 5. And don't do a 5K straight away. Build up to
honestly, do a 1K, walk back.
Yeah.
Do it. Then you've done the distance. You've done 2K. Chill.
And
or
you know
even
what it is as well, bro? You need to get your ligaments used to it. You need to get your muscles used to it. All of that. 3K.
You need to get your footwear sorted as well.
Yeah, once 3K, I was wearing some Asics. I know
you are now. You know, for those that don't know, there's an ongoing thing where K's name in my phone is never Kae Kurd. It was 10K Kurd. It was 100K Kurd. It was 42K Kurd when he was going for the marathon. You've now changed in my phone to. Just get this right.
His Excellency.
His Excellency. You are now Keanu 30K Kurd. That is you, bro. Yeah. That is you right now.
I am. Yeah, no. So I was wearing this, but yeah.
So you're on the Asics flex now, but you bought 2 pairs though, yeah? Because one wasn't enough, baby.
Yeah, I always just want a lighter pair and a darker pair. Yeah. Whenever I buy running shoes.
Are you gonna?
I actually do care about what I wear when I go out running.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I'm like, I still want to look.
You want to look fly, just in case.
If someone goes, right, is that you? Yeah, just take a picture.
Yeah, I realise now. I need to maybe, because when I went to the boxing, bruv, I just wore my running shoes and I wore tracksuit shorts and a hoodie. But I realised
Axel Arigatos. They didn't.
Why have you got? I've worn them like once around you.
Yeah, but they're good shoes. They're nice shoes. I'm surprised you went to the boxing in your running shoes.
I just went in my running because I didn't know what. I just went there. You can go to boxing wearing whatever you want. Some people were dressed to their nines.
Emma Bunton was there. Maya Jama was there. Like,
oh yeah, she was there.
You know what I'm saying there's like good looking women there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
they got Maya bad, you know. They did her. You know, they did like foot press about everyone walking in. Her one, they shot it in slow mo. And played her back in slow-mo. I was like, you flipping perverts. Like, everyone else, you just see him coming in smiling. Her one was like, the cameraman zooming into places, and they just played her intro in slow-mo. I'm like, you can't just perv on someone like that, you know. No one else got slow-mo. For her, it was like that. Unless she requested it. That's up to her. But I don't see her going, can you put me in slow-mo on the way in?
Shout out,
by the way, speaking of some fans of the show, I think it's Rahima, like on the way out, I was like heading out and they were like, yo, what's going on, man? Big fans of the show. And some other people that spotted us was like, big fan of the podcast.
Spotted us or you?
Spotted me. So me said, big fan of the podcast.
Yeah, all right, yeah, because I was not
Kae
there.
On tour. Yeah. I did actually tell them when Kae finds out about this, it'll definitely be something we talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, well,
so there you go.
He hid his story for me for 24 hours. Why Muxing updating shit? I actually only saw it on that when I logged into the Ain't Got a Clue Instagram page, and then I saw Marcus's story. When I went on Kae Kurd, it was like, there's no green, there's no circle around his.
Don't try it.
What's going on? I went on that Ain't Got a Clue. It was like,
don't try it.
I was like, dot. I was like, skipping past it. Anyway, we're gonna go record some Patreon episodes. But yeah,
before we fly off, okay, how are you finding your trainer adventure at the moment? How are you finding it? Like your footwear, you good? Like your Keanu experience.
Oh, they're brilliant.
You've run them in nice, yeah.
They're brilliant.
Good stuff. That's it.
See you later.